Clay Holmes is starting opening day and not Kodai Senga. Should the Mets be concerned with Kodai Senga? I think there should be a little bit, at least some concern, especially the way Kodai Senga has looked in spring. He hasn't had a lot of spring starts. I don't know what they're doing with him. They're having the trainers look at him. They're having him do bullpen sessions, but it just hasn't been the progression fast enough. Like, he's throwing 93 miles per hour on his fastball. That is not good. That is not good for Kodai Senga. Kodai Senga is a guy that can throw 96 to 97 miles per hour fastball. He's a guy that can throw a nice slider. That ghost fork is nasty. Those are his main pitches. And then he's mixing in this curveball, which is 63 miles per hour. I don't know what the hell he's doing. But I feel like the Mets, there's some concern. There should be some type of concern because Kodai Senga, I get it, he hasn't pitched in a year, but he should be making you the start for opening day. I hope that he's healthy. I hope that he actually is really healthy to start the season because what I've seen so far from Kodai Senga has not been good. It has not been good. His pitches don't look sharp. His mechanics don't look sharp. He looks like he's trying to find it out there. And I get it. It's been a year and he hasn't pitched since the playoffs, 1 inning. But to be honest, Kodai Senga, the Mets need Kodai Senga. And they need him to be elite. They need not a mediocre Kodai Senga. They need Kodai Senga to do the best that he can and do what he did in maybe even better than 2023 when he went 12-7 with a 2.98 ERA. And he was an all-star. And he was in the Cy Young voting. I mean, when it comes to Kodai Senga, this guy has so much. There's a lot of pressure on the Mets to succeed. And Kodai Senga has to be a part of it. Kodai Senga has to be a part of it. He is one of your aces, or whatever you want to call it. Maybe he's not an ace no more. Maybe he's like a number 3 now, number 2 pitcher. I don't know. But from what I've seen from Kodai Senga, it has to be better. It has to be better. And I don't know if you want to talk about the process of what's going on with spring training and Kodai Senga, that he hasn't pitched in much games, that Clay Holmes is the most ready starter for the New York Mets. I mean, what does that say about Kodai Senga? To me, it's a little concerning. It's a little concerning. And I want Kodai Senga to be the best, but I want Kodai Senga to be how he was in 2023. I want to see a Cy Young Kodai Senga. You know, I want to see a guy that is an all-star. I want to see a guy that has a nasty. I want to see that guy that came back in the Atlanta Braves start with the 97 miles per hour, 98 miles per hour fastball, with the ghost fork that was completely nasty, with the slider that was disgusting. I want to see that. I want to see that Kodai Senga. Not this Kodai Senga. I don't know what's going on with Kodai Senga. But something is off. Something that the Mets are not telling us is off. I feel like something is definitely, and I want this guy to be good. I hope that he's good. But at the end of the day, I just don't want this guy, like, first of all, there's a 6-man rotation and all that for Kodai Senga. There's been so much talk about a 6-man rotation for Kodai Senga. Is this guy even going to be healthy to start the season? Because now you got Clay Holmes making the opening day start. And apparently, they said Kodai Senga is going to make a start, but it probably won't be in the first week. This is confusing to me. This is a little confusing because he hasn't pitched in a year, okay. But is he healthy or is he not healthy? Is he ready or is he not ready? Like, what are we doing here? Because the Mets desperately need Kodai Senga to be great. They need him to be great. If they want to win the division, Kodai Senga has to be a part of it. And Kodai Senga has to be great. He has to be the elite Kodai Senga. And it's tough because he hasn't pitched in a year. So you don't know what you're really going to get from this guy. He's only really, his first year, an amazing year. Then he got injured. Then he tried to come back. And he pitched like 1 inning in the playoffs or 2 innings in the playoffs. And it didn't really work out. But like, I don't know, man. I want to see better for Kodai Senga. And I need Kodai Senga to be elite. The Mets need this guy to be elite. And I mean elite. They need his fastball to be on point, 97, 98, whatever, 96. They need his fastball to blow by guys. And I hope at some point after opening day, or maybe some point in April, that Kodai Senga comes back and he is the healthy Kodai Senga that you saw in the Atlanta Braves, in that start against the Atlanta Braves, where it was just electric. It was so electric. The fans were behind him. His fastball was on. Everybody, it was like a change of mood. You were getting a guy that you haven't seen in a year. And Kodai Senga, to me, is that guy. He's that guy that could be an electric ace pitcher. And what you saw in that start in 2024, he made one regular start, and it was amazing. I loved what I saw. The fastball was on. The slider was nasty. The ghost fork was nasty. The fans were behind them. It was electric. And I mean really, really electric. And there was like a mood. There was a mood for the fans, like an atmosphere, like saying, this is it. This is our guy. And we need him to be elite. And he's going to take us to the promised land. That's how it was. Then he got injured. And then the whole mood just went completely down. So the Mets need Kodai Senga to be elite. And I truly hope they get Kodai Senga right, because he is essential to their season. And I mean really essential. So what do you guys think? Are you concerned with Kodai Senga? Because I don't know, man. From what I've seen so far, especially that start yesterday, I mean, he's throwing this 63 miles per hour curveball. Why? Why are you trying to throw a 63 miles per hour curveball? And it got hit for a home run. I don't know what Kodai Senga is trying to do. Trying to mix in a new pitch or something. Calling it the miracle ball. There was nothing miracle about that ball. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with Kodai Senga. And like the progression and the way that the Mets have handled this situation. Is it the best? It doesn't look like it from an outsider standpoint. So we will see what Kodai Senga becomes in 2025. We will see. If you enjoyed the video, definitely do me a favor, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one, man. Let's go Mets.